Hello everyone, this is Stoli47. I attended Thunder on the Tundra 24 this year. I've attended the past two previous competitions they've held there. It's nice, it's in Wisconsin, it's a little bit closer for me. So if you sign up from practice score, tickets sold out right away this year within 5 hours, I believe. Previous years it sold out a little bit slower, so if you're interested in going into AK competition, it's a lot of fun. And Thunder on the Tundra is kind of good for beginners, a lot of close range shooting. So this year they had 7 stages and it was video game themed. And then they had 2 specialty targets. They had a game over target. If you hit that, you got added 30 seconds. And if you hit the +1 target, I believe, you got 30 seconds knocked off your time. A little bit different than last year. They had a lot of high priority targets. I prefer this one. Makes it a little bit more easier and fun, and it kind of fit in really good with the video game theme. So I scored 64th overall. It's kind of my second best out of the 3 times I attended. The first year I placed 34th. I did really good, but I got an insanely good bonus. So after that I've been kind of placing in totally different areas. So, but also this is my first year shooting irons instead of optics, and I scored 5th overall. I believe there was about 31 shooters in irons around there, so I was pretty happy with that, with my iron score but not my overall. I used my Polish WBP jack in 7.62 by 39. I have roughly about 800 rounds through it right now. It's been working great, haven't had any issues. Finish, quality, it's a great firearm. I was rocking Russian laminate wood with a Russian bake light grip, and I had a K&S piston installed as well, which kind of helps with the recoil. I had it dialed at about 12, so not too much where I'm gonna have problems, as I know some people in the past have adjusted way too much and had problems at the competition. So if you have K&S piston for your rifles, just dial it accordingly if you're gonna shoot in a match with it. Not sure if you can see my dog. Don't mind her. And then I also had a BD2 AK muzzle brake. It's a 2-port brake made by Meridian Defense. It's a good brake. And I had a stock trigger with the WBP, and I was using 1 Bakelite mag and a surplus Polish steel mag. Everything worked good. Using Golden Tiger. But yeah, we're gonna kind of look at the footage I recorded of the 7 stages and kind of go stage by stage. First stage of the event, Grand Theft Auto. You start off with throwing Molotov cocktails through the window. If you made it, you got 15 seconds per window. Did not get it. Kind of raged at the last one. But I always struggle a little bit with the first stage of the year. I thought I gamed it pretty well. Basically, I was just going to stay on the left side of the shooting box so I would have minimum movement. Had some penalties, 3 failure to neutralizes, so that means I only got 1 shot on 3 targets, and I had 1 failure to engage. And that ended up being on the 1-up target, so I did not get any bonuses, didn't get the 30-second bonus for the headshot, so I was pretty frustrated with that. I placed 107th overall in 18 of irons, with an overall of 104.85 after all my penalties. Overall though, fun stage.
Finish, unload, and show clear.
Fallout stage. So you had to wear a Pit Boy on your wrist that smelled like a dirty, stinky gym jersey. And you'll see me put a recoil spring into my pocket. There'll be 1 more stage item, which will be a mag. But once you got all the way to the right of the stage, you had to assemble the gun, and you had 1 bullet to get the 1-up bonus at the end, so you had to get the headshot. And then also have to put a tourniquet on your leg. Just like any other stage, I had some penalties. I had 1 failure to neutralize, only had 1 bullet on the target. I had a complete failure to engage, but good news, I got the 1-up shot bonus. So I placed 45th overall, 7th in the irons division, and my overall score was 86.45. Doom stage. So you start off, there's 3 cards to flip. They're all color coded, and whatever color you got, there's a lane of fire you have to go to neutralize all the targets, and then you basically repeat this process 3 times. This was kind of the first stage of the day where I actually did good. I had a pretty good time. I was happy with it, and it kind of got my hopes up for the rest of the day. I only got 1 penalty, 1 failure to neutralize, but I got the headshot bonus, which helped me with my time, knocking out that 30 seconds. I placed 62nd overall and 7 in irons. Overall time was 33.94. But this was a really fun stage. It was it's a lot of fun when you can kind of just shoot off a bunch of rounds real fast. Mario stage. So you start off on a platform, have to jump down. All your shooting has to be done off a log with all your movement also being on the log. You cannot go on the grass and move around. So that made it quite a challenge, but luckily I have cat-like reflexes and great balance. So I did pretty good on this stage. No penalties, and I got the headshot bonus. 18 overall, 2nd in irons, and my overall time was 11.89. So this is my best stage of the year at Thunder on the Tundra, so I was pretty psyched.
Drop your mag, show clear.
Burger Town Zombies. So you had to shoot targets from 3 separate areas, and they were kind of color-coded targets. And before moving on from 2 areas, you had to repair the windows, just like in the video game. I only had 1 penalty on this stage, 1 failure to engage. You had to shoot a clay target and get the headshot bonus, which knocked out 40 seconds from the time. But what really screwed me up was repairing this barricade. I kind of did it in the wrong order. But my GoPro stopped recording, so I can't show you the whole footage. Sorry, but my overall time was 83.97.
Oh no!
You got it. You got it. Okay.
Halo stage. So you begin engaging paper targets from probably 10 to 15 yards. This is where the 1-up bonus is. So I got that, very important. Then once I was done engaging these targets, you would grab the flag and make the cap, just like in the video game. And then the fun part, which I always enjoy doing, is shooting to distance. It ranged from 25, 50, 75, and 200 yards. So pretty fun and challenging. I usually do pretty decent on the long range, but again, this is my first year doing irons. My rifle does shoot a little bit to the left, and the challenge with AK irons is that front notch really covers up the target. But the RO would kind of help you out with callouts, so that made it a little bit easier. Shout out to Reccabroni and Cheese. Always enjoy him being on a stage, makes it very fun. I placed 74th overall with 11th in the Iron Sight division. With the headshot bonus and no penalties, total time was 80.33.
No call. Left. Left.
I mean, there's gonna be some low time.
Left. Hit! Hit! Left. Hit! Hit! Shooter, you're finished on low, show clear.
Shooter ready.
Metal Gear Solid
Standby.
stage. Starting off with a silenced USP, getting 1 shot on the target. The heavy trigger caught me off guard, and then you got the SKS with the chalk grenade launcher. Hit the target, 15-second bonus. If you hit the black circle, the butthole, you got 30 seconds off your time, but I just got the 15-second. This stage, I got to go really fast, which I really like to do. I like it when the targets aren't too hidden. You can kind of just run and shoot. This is my 2nd best stage from this year. Kind of a crazy placement for me, but overall I got 10. In the Iron Division, I got number 1. So super awesome to place that high on kind of both the positions there. Mario, I got the fastest time, but I got the best placement on this stage. No penalties, all clean, got the 1-up target bonus. Just awesome feeling placing 1 in any of the kind of placements there. So overall time was 25.39.
So clear.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a little bit different than the past previous years. Kind of wanted to add my personality and kind of go by it stage by stage and kind of explain what's going on to get you, the audience, a better feel of how this match is. Like I said again, this is my 3rd year in a row attending. I plan on being there next year. I don't shoot a lot of matches, but this is the match that I always will attend. It's definitely my all-time favorite. It's good for new and experienced shooters. They kind of have 5 close quarter stages, a medium stage, and then they got the 200-yard stage. So it's sweet. You get to shoot kind of fast-paced, run and gun, and take your rifle out to distance. So I highly recommend it. I met a lot of great people this match, people I would call friends. It's an awesome place for everyone to get together, kind of celebrate the AK platform and surplus rifles and the Second Amendment. And just also want to thank the stage sponsors, the vendors, and the RO, and just the general staff. They always put in a lot of work and time and energy, and every year it's great. It gets better and better. So attend the match. It's a lot of fun. I don't think you'll regret it. So will I see you next year?